What it cost you. What it cost you. See, every time we look at cost, you look at how much it cost you, how much you got to pay for it. No, I'm asking you what it costs you. In the world of business, cost is something that helps you gain more income. It's something you pay for that's going to help you provide a service or a product, right? That you're trying to sell or you're trying to give, right? Or when you're building a home, what does it cost you to build that home? And that becomes a part of your value of the property, right? The value. But we constantly look at cost in a sense of hurting us. When you're going to look at the cost of what is it going to cost you to get to the goals you're trying to get to, right? What do you got to spend for that? What time you got to spend, right? What sacrifices you got to make, right? What you got to spend on information that you got to access to get to that goal. Who you got to cut off, what you got to cut off. What is it going to cost you, right? Internal costs for you mentally, emotionally, and physically. So you can get to that goal, which is that value that you're trying to achieve, right? That value, that cost to you should be something that's creating a value for you, that you're going to change into value, right? Right? Because people have inventory, for example. They're selling merchandise. They pay for the cost of the inventory, right? If that's shoes, clothes, fabrics, whatever it is, whatever inventory they got to pay for. They pay for it. It costs them, right? There's a cost to that inventory, right? And then they take that inventory and they sell it. They sell it, right? For a profit, right? They trade it with you, right? So that cost that's what matters to them. What are they getting for that cost? What that cost counts for them because it drives their company's business. It's a the driving factor in their company's business. It costs them something, but is the cost worth it? And that's what you got to check with yourself. Is the cost worth what you're doing, right? Is anything that's costing you in life, is it worth what you're doing? Is it bringing you value in what you're doing in life? You get what I'm saying? Not just it cost me this, I had to pay for this. No, that's expense. That's waste. That's something you can't even deduct or write off. That's what that is you're doing in life. What I need you to look for is stuff that what's costing you in life and is it measuring to the value, to the goals that you're trying to get to in life. So what it cost.